Welcome to my Atari ST nostalgia trip, and after my action-packed look back at Eliminated last week, I thought I'd also do a look back at Nebulus, known in the US as Tower Toppler, from 1988. And to be honest, there is some backstory to this game, but it's actually quite ridiculous, so I'm not going to bother repeating it. The game basically comes down to reaching the top of 8 towers one by finding the correct path and using your skills and of course your timing to avoid and destroy enemies. And this game got really good reviews back in the day because it was actually quite original, and I also remember my brother and I really liked this one. So I would say let's see how much I will still like it today and just start playing. And I'm playing the hard drive version of the game that has a nice rendition of the box art, and of course this is the American box art from Tower Toppler, which also looks really nice. It looks very different from the European version. And of course the title screen of the game, this game is Nebulus, which has the European title box art in the title screen as well. And just like this, like Eliminated, this game was done by John M. Phillips, and just like Eliminated, the music sounds very different from other games at the time. Yeah, which I like a lot. The music is also quite loud. And you can see you can use the function keys to switch between 50 and 60 Hz sound on and off. I'm not going to bother with those. You can also choose between mission 1 and mission 2. And I think both missions have 8 towers, but I'm going to stick to mission 1 because this game is really difficult, especially if you haven't played it for a long time like I have. And mission 2 is just fiendishly difficult. And yeah, basically there's not much to the game. You just have to get to the top of the tower, and of course there's lots of traps. So if you think like I'm just going to walk, some of the tiles will just disappear under you, which means yeah, you have to maybe jump them, or you can choose to sort of go through the tower. And yeah, I really like the perspective of this game. Yeah, and that thing is going to hit you and kill you, so the best way to avoid it is actually make sure you either go up a different level when it appears, or you go you take a well-timed trip through the tower to make it disappear. Yeah, and this one also you can fire, and the jumping control is actually a bit annoying because the way you jump is you move and press the fire button at the same time, which is a bit, yeah. And now it's yeah, and enemies don't kill you, as you saw. They just make you trip and fall down, and as long as there's no you don't fall into the water, you are actually fine, except that the of course the level has it has a timer. So you do need to avoid them and avoid falling down. And you can only fire 1 bullet at a time. So this just cost me a lot of time. But yeah, I was very intrigued by the perspective of this game. The way it... Oh, that was just stupid. I don't think I'm going to make it in time because I'm down to my last 15 seconds. But what I like, yeah, this turning tower, this perspective where I stay in the middle and just the whole environment turns around me is I found it so... It was so nicely done. Oh, that was a mistake. I timed the elevator completely wrong there. And yeah, as you can see, this game, it is a puzzle game, and the puzzles themselves are actually not that challenging. It all comes down to memory and timing for the most part, and of course a little bit of luck. And I think, oh yeah, I was gonna say, I think one of those tiles to the right of me is going to disappear when I step off them, and I wasn't sure which one. And I thought it was the second one, which wasn't the case. Now I got lost. Was this where I was? I think so. It doesn't matter because I'm running out of time. And that's what makes this game difficult. It's not just about figuring out the puzzles. You really have to be not wasting any time, because you have to be fast. And if this was a mistake. Oh, that was a mistake. And I was gonna say, you have to time when you get into the tower, because now I'm game over and I didn't even make it fast past the first tower. Which is a bit disappointing. This game is really hard to explain while you are playing it. But I'm going to the Tower of Ice. But I think I like the way the game is built. You sort of need, yeah, you need a lot of memory. It's not all about skill. It's a lot more about memory than skill. You just have to remember the puzzles. Yeah, you don't really need to stop this one, you can just go up. You just have to time your moves very correctly, especially with this annoying thing that comes once in a while. Oh, that was actually quite painful. What? I don't know how I did that. Apparently I made one of these balls go all the way down to the edge of the tower. Oh, come on, I should be able to reach the top of this one at least once. And I did the same mistake again. Oh, I was just in time. See, when going through the tunnel to the other side, you should really time it well, because and now I think I'm in time, yes, and you should keep walking here, otherwise you'll also fall down, which is really annoying. There's actually... oh, come on! Oh. I am not doing very well. And I had a test run and I was actually able to get to the top of the tower. It's just... Of course I wasn't trying to explain it, and I make the same mistake again. You should wait a bit here until that thing appears, so you don't have to put yourself in this kind of danger. Anyway, let's go to this part a bit quicker. And let's try to time our shots a bit better. Oh, come on, how did I misjudge that one again? That's just stupid, come on. Idiot. This is also the part where the game gets a bit annoying at some points. On the other hand, yeah. No matter how much of an annoyance I feel with this game, I immediately just want to keep trying. That makes it fun. Exactly, that was what I was trying to do. That I was trying to do the last 5 attempts. And you need to get rid of that one. And of course now I have to time this one a bit correctly. And then jump this one. See, now we're doing a bit better. Of course this is a bit more challenging because I have to be careful with that eye and an annoying small thing, but I thought I was going to say we are at the end of the tower. No, we are. So, and it's giving me some points for technique, and we get into the bonus round, where apparently while I'm getting to the next tower I have to catch some fish. And to be honest, I never really understood this bonus round. It feels a bit out of place with the rest of the game, but and I'm not doing too well, but I'm not doing too bad either. I guess John Phillips made a really nice parallax scrolling effect that he wanted to show off, and he decided to put it in this game. So here we are, and the next tower is a lot more difficult because I think there's like disappearing things everywhere, and you have to jump a lot and get over these. I mean, I know you have to go to the left because I did a test run and I was going to the right and I kept just falling. And of course, boom, I completely fall down. So here it gets really difficult to time it with the moving objects. And yeah, you have to jump a lot in this one, and the jumping is actually the part of the controls that's implemented the worst, because you have to move and press your fire button at the same time. Yeah, which I guess is a bit... Oh, can it pass on top of me? Yes, it can. But yeah, I guess they didn't have a lot of choice. I mean, we had to deal with one-button controllers, and that's just that was just the way it is. Okay, so I got through that part, and to be honest, I don't really know where to go from here. I guess I have to make one of these really difficult jumps again. I'm not sure if I have to go through here or not. No, 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 don't fall. You poor... Oof. What? Did that just send me back to the beginning of the level? Yes, it did. That hurts because I know where to go from here, but I probably won't be able to get there in time. Oh, that's just hurtful. So I have to do this part quite quickly, I guess. I don't know if I have to get through the tower or through here. I really don't know. Oh, that was so... And here again, I don't know if I have to go to the door or somewhere else. And man, that thing is... Oh, no, 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 no! Did I come from here? No. Or did I? I don't know. I don't know the way in this tower. Which means I will not be able to complete it. And what? I think I just went here. I'm literally, I mean, the whole game is about moving around in circles, but I'm literally moving around in circles like circles, circles. Oh, no, no, don't do that. Yeah, this game is now just one big gamble, I guess, for me. Ooh, where's that thing going? I think I'm trying something that I'm not supposed to do, which also means I'm probably going to die because I'm running out of time. It's the last second and it doesn't matter. Here I go. End of time. Yeah, I will say the sound effects in this game, oh, idiot. Oh well, that's it. I often complain about chiptune sound effects, but actually the effects in this game, they actually suit the game quite well. Which I like a lot. But yeah, as you can see, this game gets super difficult really fast and you just have to try and try again. If one part doesn't work, keep trying the other part. And at some point you will figure out how to complete the tower. And if you complete it, you feel happy, you come to the next one, you have to go to the whole trial and error memorizing thing again. And yeah, it's much more a memory and timing game than a puzzle game, I would say. But I want to play more. I'm not going to because the video will just get ridiculously long, but this really is something that you want to keep playing, and it's... But no, I'm not going to, because I have to protect myself from myself again. And I'm just gonna summarize a bit. But yeah, I really like this game. It is super difficult. I cannot remember the level, so sorry about not making it through tower number 2. I'm actually happy that I got through tower number 1 in the end. But I still was completely taken in right when I started playing. They created something so different from other games at the time. And even though I knew it would be frustrating, I still kept coming back at this game back in the day. And today I still understand why. I highly recommend this game to anyone. Don't be put off by the gameplay challenges, just get used to it and then just take up the challenge. I'm sure you're gonna have a lot of fun. You will not regret it, and with that I would like to thank you for watching.